Don't take this team for granted.
Tip-off is brought to you by Aetna. Health plans for every need and budget. It's Aetna, and we're underway in Salt Lake City.
Speaking of that Laker game, it's the last time the Jazz gave up 100 points to an opponent.
Now 14 straight games, 100 points or less. Jazz, nice win at Brooklyn on Sunday, 95-88. New York playing back-to-back as Fabes goes inside. Matty, a loss at Denver last night by 28, 106-78.
You know, Hayward being out of the lineup, someone's got to produce a little bit more than they're used to, and a lot of that shots could go to Favors, could go to Millsap, but let's see who's going to step up tonight for the Jazz.
Amundsen out of UNLV, a journeyman of 9 years in this league. Did have a short stop here in Salt Lake City. Millsap making his 4th career start, flies it over to Favors. 10 on the shot clock, back to Millsap. Trey Burke has been red hot off the bench since being delegated back to the bench from a starter. Rudy, with no time, just banked it off the glass.
Well, what you like about that shot, he didn't pay.
Side rebound. He was picked up in a trade with the Rockets on the trade deadline. Bargnani, same spot, same result here in the first. Jazz fresh off that 3-1 road trip.
And that's what they're doing. They're going right.
Amundsen picks up the foul. Jazz back to work. 10 on the shot clock to Trey Burke. Flies it to Dante. Coming off a nice, strong game. Oh, my. Up top, Dante to Rudy Gobert.
We're going to have an early Thor dunk of the night. That means another 50 to the rim and throws it at the perfect spot for Gobert, right at the rim. We've seen Exum do this in practice. We're starting to see it more and more of these lobs to the rim, especially to Gobert.
Nice run of offense over the past few games as Galloway runs it. The rookie from Duke, front court. Good in the paint, puts up the left-hand shot with a beautiful touch. And the rookie's on the board.
It's a big time. I like the 3 TVs. Jazz on 3 TVs.
I like that. I like that. How about more tonight? Send it to us. Hashtag Jazz TV.
Let's name the picture. You got to name the picture.
How about a state? How about Kansas? How about Georgia?
Oh, we're big in Georgia.
How about France? You like my French?
No.
Ingles on a give to Exum. Wide open. Bang! Beautiful shot. How about a $50 bill to the Huntsman Cancer?
I think he has made a jump. Defensively, he's gotten really good. That's another block shot. Look at him get out.
Off and running, 2 hands.
Absolutely.
And this
Fifth pick of the draft.
And this crowd responds.
So Dante gets the block shot. Great pass ahead, and then a dunk by Dante. You know, Buller, to be fair, a lot of people ask me, what do you see in Dante for the first 50 games of this year?
Not a chance for Aldridge. And Matt, again, just scratching the surface with this young club, the Utah Jazz.
Well, what you get with Gobert, the agility that he has at his position is just rarely seen.
Ingles on a drive. Rudy flies down the lane and puts it down with the right hand.
And Jingles with a nice assist. I mean, just a great pass. 3 Knicks players go with Joe Ingles, which just opens up the lane for Gobert. And he hammers it down. He took off outside the restricted area. That was close to the dotted line. He took off. Oh, magic spray through the tights.
Yeah,
that's
worked.
really magical.
That's magic. That's magic too.
Oh wow, boy.
Favors baseline working against Aldridge. Bangs down low on a pivot. Beautiful move. Catches the rim. And Favors with a dozen.
I'm telling you, that is a move that's ahead of his time.
So they've got issues on both sides of the ball. Ingles puts it on the floor. Backs out, 10 to shoot. Around the screen by Faves. Gives it right back to Derek on a shovel pass to Rudy. Oh my! Right place! And it comes right back to Favors.
How about the assist from
I'm giving it to him right now.
Favors doing the Jazz of Favors. I mean, right? As Favors gets another easy one at the rim. But chemistry, he's laughing on the way back. Chemistry.
You call. Bailey's moving in storage.
And right back into Favors.
Why not?
It worked in the first half, going right at Amundsen.
Little bump, no foul. Amundsen took a seat. Wanted to The offensive foul.
Still right under that 20-point mark.
19 and a half. Amundsen scores inside. 3-point quarter. Rudy in the paint. Clears it away to Hood. Just under 9 minutes of play in the third. Ingles on a wiggle down the baseline. He'll drive, throw it down top. Hood. Catch and shoot three. Got it. And another $50 donation for the Huntsman Cancer Research Foundation for Mountain America. Learn more about their community involvement at macu.com.
Well, they needed
only the third miss for Favors tonight. Bargnani.
You know, when he plays, and we said he's been on 10 different teams, a journeyman in the NBA. Every time he plays, and he had a little stint here with Utah, Bowler.
Yeah, cup of coffee.
He's terrific energy off the bench.
Always has. Hood, good look.
And that could be a play for Hood. Coming off the left side of the court into his left-handed jump shot for that curl play could be a go-to move for Hood in the future.
7 points on 3 of 8 shooting. He's knocked down a 3-ball. Inside, Bargnani, 6 to shoot on a step back. Free throw line jumper. I'd say he's dialed in.
You know, when he first came out in 06, there was a lot of compared
by 2. Galloway clears it, bounces. Bargnani gives it up. Knicks are using the perimeter. They put up the 3-ball. Down it goes. And the bucket is good by Clay Anthony early.
They're now 42% on the night where they were below 40.
Exum slices inside, gives it to Trey. Hood's wide open. Got it from downtown.
Hey, you keep hitting Hood on these wide open shots, he's going to burn you. He had a terrific
shot tonight behind the back to Millsap. Rudy sets a screen. Over the top, Big Joe. Wiggles down, gives it away. Jazz are working the perimeter. Joe takes the shot.
There you go.
There you go. He's the guy. He answers the bell.
Well, he's got to. He's got to play confident in this role right now. He's going to be the guy handling the ball, creating and making the plays.
Ingles 5 points off the bench in 26 minutes. Schved on a catch and shoot. Wow.
He's having a nice night. You know, ever since the trade, so far this lineup is doing their job.
Cotton. Gobert. Dancing down the paint. And a free 16 minutes. Tonight, Aldridge with 13.
Well, he averages 5 points a game, so he's never going to be an offensive guy. He'll give you once in a blue moon, and tonight is the blue moon.
Is there a blue moon out? Favors. Off to Ingles on a step back. Gave it away. Trey Burke back on the court. Left hand, tough shot. One bounce off. Here's Favors. Put it up. Yes. That's a big play. Big play bucket by D. Faves.
Well, he went against 2 guys. 2 of the biggest of the Knicks.
And the Knicks back across midcourt. New York 12 and 50, 2 and 7 since the All-Star break. They've lost 4 in a row. And Schved left alone in the paint.
Well, Rudy's got to come over the weak side there. You can't allow Bargnani to get a 3-foot floater in the lane. That's just a simple high screen pick and roll. Joe's given the entire arsenal to the New York Knicks.
No question.
And that Bargnani, that's his shot. That's the shot that he's been getting all game. He happens to miss that one.
Hood, left hand dribble. Over the top to Big Joe. How about that wiggle off the Faves? Quinn Snyder is coaching right at midcourt. That's a beautiful floater. Hood with a career night of 17. 7 seconds, 6. The Jazz are going to jump to 27 and 36. New York's going to fall to 12 and 51. It will be the Knicks' 5th straight loss.